Hello and welcome to the second video in this series of me remaking Legendary Encounters Alien, a deck building game. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is, before I start designing the cards, doing artwork for the cards, because I want to put my own artwork on the cards, before I do that, I want to collect all the symbols that are on the cards, all the logos, and just have them ready to go. So the best way you can do it is by using a vector program. Usually I would have used Adobe, but instead I'm going to be using Inkscape. Now, Inkscape is 100% free, and the reason why I'm using Inkscape is because I got a new computer and I went to go install my copy of Adobe CS6 that I purchased for $1,200 back in 2012, and Adobe tells me, oh, you can't install it because this is pirated. Even though the serial number is on the box, and on my Adobe account, the serial number is there. But yeah, it just won't let me install it. So I'm kind of done with Adobe and their scams. Don't get me wrong, Illustrator is great, Photoshop's great, After Effects is amazing, but I've pretty much abandoned it. Outside of After Effects, I've pretty much replaced everything. So anyway, we're going to be using Inkscape, and if we look at a card from the game, so here is a card from the core game, and you'll see these symbols here, like there's this attack symbol. Also up top, there are these symbols here. So what we're going to be doing is recreating them. And of course, you could just come in here with the Bezier tool and blah, 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 blah. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first upscale this using AI. So I'm going to go to iloveimg.com. I'm going to select my image, and I'm going to upscale it 4 times. And so let's go ahead and upscale this. All right, so I've upscaled the image. Here's the original. If we zoom in, let's see what we're getting. And when it's upscaled, there it is. So it's a lot cleaner, but you can see, we really zoom in, you can see what it did, right? Text gets all mangled or whatnot, but it doesn't matter. This is, if you printed this, it would look so good. But again, I am going to recreate all the imagery and the card itself, just, give it my own personal flair. So now that I have this, so now I'm just going to open up Affinity Photo 2, which is my replacement for Photoshop. And here's the image. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create one big document with these upscaled images. And I'm going to be collecting all these symbols, like this one and that one. But for the purpose of this video, just to make it quicker, I'm going to go ahead and block out everything except what I want. And now I'm just going to fill this all in with white. And I'm going to go ahead and save it as a PNG, just like Photoshop. All right, now I'm in Inkscape. Pretty powerful program, actually, for being free. It's 100% free. So now I'm just going to go ahead and import that image I made. You'll see that I have this image here. So there's the claw, and there's the fist. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bitmap trace this. So let's go ahead. So you can see right here on the side, there's like this preview. So what I want to do is I want to play with this threshold till I get what I want. I want this to be solid, and I want this to have its details preserved. So that is a bit too whatever. I think right there. No, right there. Maybe there. That's pretty good. So I'm just going to hit apply. And if we come here, boom, we got our fist. And we get rid of the original. We got our fist. And if I zoom out by hitting the minus key, we got our claw. And let me go ahead and zoom in here. This is the pain in the ass part. This is where Adobe Illustrator does it better. So for me to extract this, I got to double click it, select all the nodes, hit Control X, and then Control V, and go back to my selection tool, and now it's on its own. So if I zoom out, we should find the claw marks there too. So now they're vectorized, and you can see they need to be cleaned up a bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and erase this. And one thing we can do is we could select this, and we can go to path, simplify, and it'll just cleans it up a bit. Do the same thing with the fist here. And I'm going to go to path, simplify, and it just cleans up the fist, makes it a little bit smoother. I'm going to try it again. That's a bit better. So now I have to go in here, and this is the pain in the ass part. This is where Adobe Illustrator does it a lot better. I could just double click this section here, and it would get rid of it. It would select it, but I got to select it all manually. So that's a kind of pain in the ass. If you know any faster way to do this, let me know. All right, now that I got my fist all cleaned up and it's all simplified, so what I'm going to do is same thing you would do in Illustrator. You just take a copy of it, go ahead, copy paste. And what I'm going to do with this one is I want to fill it in. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. I'm just going to delete these innards. And now I am going to color this light green. This is going to be dark green. And then I'm going to bring this to, if I go to layers, I could put this on top. Layer section here. So this is a little bit different, the layout, I guess you could say, from Photoshop. But now I can select both of them. I can go to Align tool and just align it so they're all on top of each other, like this. This came off the screen, and there you go. So now I got my fist. It's all in vector. I could just group it, and we are done. So the other piece of software I am using is from Affinity, and this is called Designer 2. This is their vector version. Now the problem is that it cannot trace bitmaps like Inkscape can. Good news is Inkscape is free. This file right here, I've been using this program to actually just trace and recreate a lot of these symbols, like this one, this one I recreated, I didn't trace. There's the claw marks, by the way, that I made earlier. And yeah, that's about it. So I got all the icons done, and I also, with the logo, the main logo that I want to put on the box and such, I did the same thing, same treatment with this, turned it into vector with the logo. Also, the one other symbol I want to add to the cards is the problem with the cards. If we look at the cards here, you'll notice that there's no information printed on the card outside of the date. Right here, outside of this date, you can't tell which cards belong to what. So this is a part of the core. So I want a little logo to represent the core game and another logo to represent the expansion, the two expansions, I should say. I'm going to be using this symbol, which would put on the card to represent the core game. This will represent the Covenant expansion, and I'm going to use the face hugger for the 2016 expansion. So it looks like I got everything covered. That's pretty much it for this video. So I got all these symbols done. So in the next video, not sure what we're going to do, but now we're ready to start making the components or start designing the components outside of the card artwork. Can't even speak today. Better cut this video short. So that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next video.